Next morning, the bright sunlight was hitting on their heads and they were sleeping peacefully without any sounds. Then slowly you started to move and you snuggle more on his neck area and it's giving you warmth and you felt like your hand were placed on a rock hard like things and it felt like it's someone's hard chest. You touched it more to clarify that you are thinking correct or not. Then a hand pulled your hand and made you to come closer to him and he hugged you more tightly. You felt tensed and your heart is started to beat with more speed than usual. And you got clarity that you spent last night with someone. You slowly turn your head to see the person face slowly, as you felt you are going to get regret for sleeping with an unknown person, and you give your card to the person whom you don't even know. But when you saw the person face who was sleeping peacefully beside you, you got shocked. You open your eyes and mouth wide open after seeing the person's face as you got shocked to see him like this beside you while totally. What? I slept with my boss? How it could be possible? Then you remember the last night scene and you got shocked. You thought it will be awkward to face each other like this, so you thought it's better to go from here before he woke up and see you like this with him. Then you started to move little to get out of his grip, but his hands and legs are totally placed on your while hugging you safely in his embrace, and his face is placed on your cock of neck. And he is more stronger than you, and this made you to not to move an inch. Then you thought it's better to wake him up, and you slowly started to call him. Mr. Kim, Mr. Kim, wake up. He is sleeping very peacefully because has he got tired of last night, and he is sleeping without moving. And then you again started to call his name. Mr. Kim, wake up, Mr. Kim, you said while tapping on his hand slowly. And this time he started to move, but he pulled you more closer to him in sleep. And he started to move his hands to your upper body and you. What happened? He said while opening his eyes and got shocked by seeing you like that with him and he said, Va'an? Va'an, you are here? You blink your eyes and said while moving your head to other side, not to see his face right now. Mr. Kim, take off your hands and legs from me. They are so heavy. I am feeling so suffocated. When you said this, he realized how much closer you both now and got shocked. And slowly he removed his hands and legs from your body and said while seeing the ceiling and remembered everything. I'm sorry, I'm just checking I'm imagining correct or not. He said and you pulled the blanket more closer to you till it reached your neck and you sat up straight while holding the blanket tightly. And he too sat up straight while covering his lower body and said while looking at you, Are you okay, Va'an? As he said Va'an, not as Miss Va'an, you got shocked. And he thought if he still address you as Miss Va'an in this situation, it will be more awkward, so he called you Va'an. And you nodded your head as yes, and again he moved his head to your other side while facing the window, and it became silent now. The total room is silent now, and you both don't know what to say. Then slowly tears formed in your eyes and you said, I'm sorry, Mr. Kim. I never thought I will be with you like this. And don't think I took advantage of you. Because I too don't know what I'm doing at the time. I'm sorry, Mr. Kim. You said while crying, and then Taeyang turned to you and said, No, Va'an, I don't think you took advantage of me. It's because yesterday we were not in our sense and we did this not like boss and secretary but as a drunken man and woman. So I don't think like that. And we are adults and we should not think like that. Who is wrong and who is correct? We should take the responsibility of what we did. instead of blaming each other or thinking negative. So don't be sorry, and don't cry. When he said like this, you nodded your head, but still you are not believing you both did it with each other and how mature he was now. If you want to fresh up, first you go. I will wait. And I don't have any woman clothes here. You can wear mine for now. I will tell someone to bring woman clothes and after that you can change. He said while thinking your comfort first, but you thought it will be awkward to move in front of him like that, and you said slowly while looking down, Mr. Kim, first you only go and fresh up. I will change after you. You said, and he nodded his head as okay. Then Taeyong stood up and wear his pant and took his new clothes from cupboard and he said, Van, you're fresh up here. I will go to another room, he said and started to go out. And after he went out, you slowly started to move and you went inside the washroom to fresh up. And after getting fresh up, you slowly peeked outside from washroom and saw no one is here and clothes were placed on bed. So you slowly started to come out while wearing bathrobe. You slowly came down after getting dressed and you saw he is sitting near kitchen counter and you don't know what to say to him as it really became awkward to talk with him and look at him. And you stood there in your place silently and then he looked at you and said, Van, you came? Come here, have breakfast. He said and you slowly looked at him and saw 2 plates of food and then you said, Mr. Kim, I'm not hungry now. I'm going. You said and started to go out, but he again said, Van, don't starve yourself and don't feel like awkward by seeing me. We did nothing wrong. We are adults and come and have breakfast. He said and you felt happy because he's not making you to feel awkward but making the situation better and you slowly went towards him and sat on chair and started to eat your breakfast silently. You both were silently eating. Then he said, Van? He said slowly and you just hummed as yes and not lifted your head up and still seeing into your plate. Van, I don't regret for last night. We were in subconsciousness, but I did everything with my will. He said and you looked into his eyes and said slowly, Me too, Mr. Kim. You said as you too felt you did with your own will and he looked at you and just nodded his head. You both were dealing situation very correctly and making sure it not get awkward and you both accepted the thing which you both did last night with no regret at all. After that night, You both didn't got the time to think or to talk to each other as workload became more. And you both totally forgot the things happened in between you. And in this 1 month, you both never felt awkward to talk with each other like before. But you both were open up more with each other. Now you were having meeting with top US company and you are arranging everything as today you are going to give the presentation as it's the final meeting to get the contract and you work very hard but your health is not supporting you. You were feeling poking from morning and dizziness, but you are doing your best to do everything correctly, as it's a very important project for the company. And then Taeyong came in. And is everything is ready? Then you looked at him and said, "Yes, Mr. Kim, everything is ready. And today we definitely going to get this project." You said and he gave hope so look and then door opened and everyone came in. "Hello everyone, I'm more excited for today," he said with energetic face and you nodded with the same vibe of his. But Taeyong kept blank face. "Taeyong, don't feel nervous. We will definitely get this project. Don't worry, my brother," he said and placed his hand on Taeyong's shoulder. Then the meeting started and you gave the presentation and other company felt your presentation is excellent. So they signed the contract with your company and everyone present there became very much happy. "As we got this deal, let's celebrate it. I'm giving party to everyone today," he said in excitement, and the two brothers hugged each other happily because after this project, their company will reach number 1 position. And you were watching them happily and smiling at them. But suddenly you felt like everything is rotating and in friction of seconds everything became blur and you fall on ground. And with the sound, Taeyong and everyone looked at you and became shocked and Taeyong came to you fastly as he got tensed by seeing you like that. And he said, "Why and what happened? Why and wake up?" He came to you and you made you to lie on his lap and started to wake you up. And he is looking very much scared as you were not waking up. Then Jin came to you and flashed some water on you and you slowly opened your eyes and saw everyone are looking at you. Then you realized something happened to you and then Taeyong said, "Why and what happened? Why you fainted?" "I don't know, sir. I think it because I didn't eat in the morning. That's why I fainted, sir," you said and slowly sat up from his lap. "Why and you are looking pale and weak. You should go home and take rest." "Yes, Why and," Hyung said correct. "Go home and take rest. And take tomorrow leave also," he said and you became shocked as it's the first time he is giving you leave. It's okay, sir. I'm feeling better now, you said and stood up straight. No, Van, you need rest. Go home and take rest, he said strictly, and then you took your bag and came back to your home. You were sleeping on bed as you are feeling weak, and your mom and dad went out. You are alone in the home now, and then your colleague and your best friend Nuri called you, and you slowly lifted her call. Van, how are you feeling now? Are you okay? No, Nuri, I'm not okay. From morning I woke almost 8 times and I'm feeling weak now. After listening your words, she said something which made you to shock. Van, when did you got your periods? Your symptoms are like pregnancy symptoms. After listening this, you got shocked and you realized that your periods were missed this month. Nuri, can you do one help to me? Yes, Van, I can do anything for my best friend. Tell me, she said, and you felt nervous to tell this to her. But you pulled all of your courage and said, can you bring pregnancy kit for me? Hey Van, I just said like joking. Don't take it as serious, she said while laughing. And then you said, just do as I say, Nuri, and come to my home fast. Don't be late. You said it very seriously, and then after some time, she came to your house. Van, take this, she said and gave you kit, and then you took to your washroom and came back while holding it in your hands, and your face became shocked. Van, why are you doing this? Then you showed her the kit and she became shocked. It's positive? How can this even possible? You don't have boyfriend, right? Then she said this as she know everything about you. And then you said about the night happened between you and your boss. And then she became shocked and said, this means the baby father is our boss? Yes, you said while crying. Van, will he accept this baby? I don't know, Nuri. I don't even know how my parents will react for this. They gave me so much freedom. And I did like this. Now how can I face my parents' face? You said and started to cry. Van, it's better to abort this baby. When she said like that, you became shocked and said, no, Nuri, I can't do like that. I can't kill my first baby. Even though it came by mistake, but it's my responsibility to take care of it, and I will do it. You said very seriously, and then your friend said, then what will you do, Van? I have to protect this baby and make sure his or her to bring to this world, Nuri. I can't kill my baby. I know my parents won't accept this and our boss don't love me. Then how can he also accept me? So I want to go far away from here and raise my baby, and I don't want to be burdened to anyone. You said while crying mess, And then she said, Van, it's better idea to go somewhere and come after some days and tell your mom and dad about this. But where you will go alone like this? I want to go US, Noori, and I will come back when I get the courage to tell my parents about this. Van, if you want to go to US, then I can help you. You know my brother is living there. He can help you. It's good then, Noori. And I want to go today only. I can't face my mom and dad. I can't see into their eyes. You said and cried a lot. Okay, don't worry, Van. I am there for you. Stop crying. And I'm booking your tickets and I will tell about you to my brother. She said, and you hugged her tightly and said, Thank you so much, Noori, for helping me. Why, and stop crying. You are my best friend. I can do anything for you. Don't cry. For this only. You got tickets for today's flight only. So you quickly pack your bags and said, Noori, tell my parents that I went to business trip and I can't talk with them during the trip, and give this resignation letter to our boss. You finally hug her and gave bye to her and started to go in. Then you kept your hand on your belly and said, I'm sorry, baby, for making you separate from your father. I'm doing this because if he won't accept you, he will tell to about you, and I can't do that. So I am taking you away from everyone. And please forgive me, mom and dad. And to the last person, I am sorry, Mr. Kim. And I love you. To be continued.